This is Kristen Codes, and I'm coding every day until I become a web developer. This is another episode of HTML and CSS is making me lose my damn mind. And that's okay. That's okay. It's gonna be all right. So let's show you what it should look like. And it's projects like this that make me realize, I was complaining about the JavaScript stuff, but why is doing a landing page destroying my spirit? I have no idea. I don't know why. Um, but let's just trudge on through it. Okay, let's see. So let's see. It's supposed to look like. Do I have the design? Okay. So we're working on the desktop. So the desktop is supposed to. Let me minimize myself. Put me right here. Put me right here, or something like that. So it's supposed to look like this. Let's just. We got some issues going on, but whatever. It's supposed to look a certain way. I think this is messing that up. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and okay, yeah. So that's messing that up. This is a bit too high. This is messed up. It's just a lot going on. So why don't I just take it one? Let's just take it from the top to the bottom. Let's just go for, since the style guide says desktop is 1440 pixels, let's just design for that. 1440. All right. And let's make it look good at this one. We're gonna worry about everything else afterwards. So, I think I'm working on in the media query for the desktop, and I am. Okay, yeah, let's fix this. Okay, so right off the bat, that's a lot better. However, it is very wide, and it's supposed to look like this. It's supposed to be to the left. I wonder, can I say, hold on, align self start? Is that a thing? Oh, no, flex start. Huh. What if I do something like that? What will happen? Oh, okay. Now we're getting a little bit closer to what we want. Let's do width auto. Can the width be? No, that didn't work. So let's do the width of 400 pixels. And I keep looking over here, so let me put this design over here. Immersive experiences that deliver. Immersive experiences that deliver. I keep saying that to myself, like, immersive immersive experiences that deliver. Okay, so let's go to the font size. Maybe I should increase this. No. Yeah. No. It's not working. Oh, okay. That definitely did something. But it's supposed to look like this, and it doesn't. So let's see, how should I do this? I'll make this 4 rim. Why don't I give it, I wonder, can I do this? Can I say, and let's say the line height is a bit too high. Let's go with 1. Actually, it's even smaller than that. Why is this not on the same line? Let's see. Oh, that BR tag. Why don't I do something? I want to. I've never done this before. Let's do this. I can't do that. Okay, there we go. That's better. Alrighty. And could I say with auto now? Nope. Could I say with fit content? Is that a thing? Oh, no. We're gonna have to go back to what we were doing. Alright. Border looks good. The line height looks okay. There needs to be more padding. Padding 1.5 rim. 1.8 rim. 2 rim. Okay, that's better. Margin top. Or can I put a gap in between these two? Let's see. This hero section is display flex. Could I do a gap of, let's say, 4 rim? For some reason that did not work because it is display. I think it's display. Hold up. No. And then why don't we do flex direction? Is it column? Ooh. Okay. Well, for some reason the gap is not working. The gap is not working. Well, that's okay. That's all right. All right, so now I'm gonna just add a margin top on this hero section. I think this is the call to action. Why is there so much space right here? Hero section. Can I say for some reason none of that works? And I am going to move right along. Call to action margin top 20 pixels. That works. 60 pixels. 100. Okay, that's better. Let's go to the hamburger. Display none. And then we're going to go in and create an unordered list, which is going to be li.a. No. LIA? Is that how you do it? No. How do I say LI and then that's an ID? LI, and then I want an A in it. That's not working. Okay. Whatever. LI 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5. And then we're gonna do okay, and then bam. All right, so that's that. So we have the about, we have the careers, we have the events, we have the products, and we have the support. And I'm going to give this unordered list a class of nav links. I'm going to come up here and say UL text declaration none. And then I think there's a list style attribute none. Okay, and then I'm gonna say I don't know, display flex color white, gap, can I do space between? Flex, justify content, space between. That didn't work. We're gonna say gap of 2 rem. Gap of 2 rem. Let's bring it to 100%. Oh no. Yeah, that's not enough. Instead of 1 room, we're going to do hero section. And that's way too tall. Company info, company P, company gallery, rows 2. Can I do 1FR? Will that change it? No, that doesn't change it either. Maybe it's because of this. I like this better anyway. And then the see all needs to be up here. I think that's some stuff. It's like a whole bunch of stuff that just needs to be happening at one time, but whatever. Okay, so this is really big. That shouldn't be that big. Okay, let's go back to 1440. Let's try to make that work. Okay, so this is what it should be like. We're getting there. Immersive experiences that deliver. So now we need to figure out this UL font family. Okay, font family is working. Let's change this font size. Loop Studios, immersive. That's the call to action. That's the H1. Why don't we change this to 3? Well, doing that thing again. Padding right 2 rem. 1 rem? Oh, What is all this space over here? Weird. Oh, what am I talking about? I don't know if y'all hear that. Somebody is jamming Maxwell outside. Let's see. Set this to 550. And then let's give it some padding. Padding left. 2 room. Okay, that's pretty close. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's close. But I think the nav, where did I put it? Oh, I just put it right here. Let's make this 1 room, 1.3. Let's make the font size smaller. Okay, yeah, we're getting somewhere. And just a little bit more. Okay, yeah. Okay. And then I think what I can do is the hero section can be 550. Yeah, okay. So this is a lot better. All right. So now we're getting somewhere. See that? Damn. Not perfect, but definitely not bad. All right. All right. So now the next part is this, which shouldn't be too hard. It's just making this push into this, which shouldn't be hard. Okay, so which it should be some, I guess, some negative margin and a background color of white. So why don't I go to the index.html, go to the let's go to the inner, hold on, where are we? Company info. We have our image, and I want to wrap this entire section in the inner wrapper. Dot inner wrapper. Okay, that's a tad bit better. Not a whole lot of better, but a little bit, you know, we're getting there. At least it needs to be a lot smaller though. company info. So the height is auto, and the width is, I don't know, 400 pixels. Okay. All right. It's a little bit better. Needs to be bigger. Needs to be bigger, needs to be centered. Okay. That's weird. You would think all of this would be centered in a different way. But what if I do something like that? Interesting. Display flex. Justify content center. Let's just do one of these. Huh. Let me think about this. So this is the company info. Okay, so company info. Hold on. Don't tell me I gotta do. We will not be doing that. And we will be doing this. And that H2 should be okay. Got company info text, background color white, margin left, -10. No. No, you're not gonna fall in line. You don't want to. No. Hmm. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why don't we do... Hold on. Why isn't... That's not working. I think I know what needs to be done. Let's see. So we have company info, position, relative. Position, absolute, absolute. Top 0, left 0. We're gonna say, I wonder, can I give it 50% of the weight, the container's width? Will that work? Okay, that's a start. And then can we do height auto? Okay, that didn't work, but that's okay. We're somewhere. And then I want to make this bigger. And I want to move this from the top 50%. Let's go from the left 50%. Okay, okay, okay. And can we... Let's move it down a little bit more. Okay, that's a bit too much. Okay. Okay. Let's move it. Let's move it up. Okay. Oh, wrong. Okay. Let's move it to the left a little bit. Oop. Moved it to the left. Why don't we go back? Just a little bit. Uh-oh. And then why don't we add a padding of 1 rim? Why don't we add a padding of 2 rim? Or 3 rim? Okay, and then let's do the company dot company info text p. Let's say text align left. Okay. And I'm sure this is a H2. So it's supposed to look like this. See, we're getting there. By the way, it's 11:02. Today, I did start on the advent of code, which was a little bit difficult for me. But I did start it out, and I guess I can show y'all some of that. Let's see. File, open recent, should be advent of code. So with the advent of code, I will, what time is it? 31. Okay, so in the advent of code, I think I'm gonna post every day my advent of code things alongside my everyday post of what I'm doing regularly, just to say I'm doing the advent of code. So advent of code is gonna come in the morning. And I guess I'll do it a day later because I'm slow as hell when it comes to coding this stuff. It's gonna be a long time to just do this, just to wrap my mind around it. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.